Hi everyone, my name is Michael Waszeciak and I am the Assistant Athletic Director for Strategic Communications at the University of Hartford, and today I'm going to be showing some tips and tricks in regards to generative fill in Adobe Photoshop. My first example is going to be something I've used all year long in regards to my women's soccer final graphic, where our text is up top with our score, and we're going to make sure that we blend it in with our updated photo. So to do so, I'm going to start by opening up the Smart Object, and the Smart Object is just the background layer where we drop our images on, so that way it stays in the right formatting. So I'm going to go and get my updated photo for the game. I'm going to resize and center, and to make sure our head does not go under the text, we are going to leave some room up top. We're going to go over to the rectangular marquee tool and go from the top left corner down a little bit past the image, and we're going to go to Edit and Generative Fill. Just click Generate. Now, in this example, I'm not necessarily going to care as much of what the background looks like, as again, the text is going to be over most of it. But Adobe will give me 3 variations to choose from. So those are the 3 options. I'll just go with the first one. Then I will save my Smart Object. And we'll go back in, and it perfectly centered our image with the score. In our second example, we have an image where our 6'10" center got in the way of our shooting guard. So as you see, I have a cutout already of our player. We are going to go over to the lasso tool. We're going to highlight the spot where the other player's arm got involved. And we're going to go over to Edit and again Generative Fill. Now this has been useful for me in lacrosse and soccer. Sometimes when legs get in the way, I use this a lot to just get the perfect cutout of my player. So again, it gives you 3 options. It's going to create a little funky background with it, but to get around that, what I'm going to do is drag my cutout to the original image in the background, and then I'm going to merge the 2 images by creating them and making them into a Smart Object. And now if I just drag my cutout on top again, there's our cutout. His arm is fixed, and we have the perfect cutout of our shooter. Our third option happens a lot in softball and baseball when we want a nice clean image of our shortstop making a play. Sometimes our photographers can't get there when they're in the field of play, so over in warm-ups we get the best shot we can, but you can tell it's in warm-ups because of the players in left field over here. So we're going to remove them. We're going to get the lasso tool once again and just create a shape, edit, and Generative Fill, and we're going to type in remove. Again, this time I will care a little bit how it looks. Again, it'll give me 3 options, and if I want to get more options, I can just ask it again and it will try its best. So there's my 3 variants. I'm just going to go with this one, and there's our image. Our final example is going to be to expand this sky, so that way we can do an informational graphic for a game day. So we're going to once again grab our rectangular marquee tool in the top left corner, drag it down, and edit, Generative Fill, and just generate. Again, I've used this countless times. It makes life a whole lot easier, especially when it comes to expanding these backgrounds. So it gives you 3 variants. I like it with the sun coming in from the top right, and then you can add your athlete, and then add your text across the top. Thank you so much for watching along, and good luck designing.